Now, last season at Juventus, we saw Igor Tudor deploy the 3-4-2-1. The main reason behind it was to accommodate two roaming number 10s in and around Dusan Vlahovic. But with Igor Tudor also having experience in the 3-5-2 from his time at Hellas Verona and Lazio, could we be seeing a massive change, with Juventus heavily linked with Atalanta's Ederson? Ederson can slot on the right-hand side of Juventus' midfield. This would be a game changer. A triangle in the centre of the field for non-stop passing angles, compactness of the ball and control in possession. But when Juventus go out and play on the front foot, this formation would turn more into a 3-5-1-1, with Kenan Yildiz constantly dropping deep to connect the dots. It allows Juventus to be dominant in the centre of the field, drag the opposition inwards, which then leaves space for the wing-backs to occupy the flanks and attack the space in behind. Now we're talking. This is serious business. I don't know why I'm saying it as if like something is about to happen. But listen, there's interest, there's rumours that Juventus are after Atalanta's Ederson. If Juventus get Ederson, hand on heart, that's the best midfield in this area. If Juventus seriously deploy a 3-5-2 and go into games next season, Locatelli, Thuram, Ederson, that's the best midfield in this area. You could even make a case it's one of the best midfields in the world. Yes, Inter's is good, but Çalhanoğlu 31-32, he's slowing down. Mkhitaryan 35-36, he's already slowed down. Barella is off the right age. Juventus will have a midfield core of 3 players, maximum in their mid-20s. You can build on this. This is the core. This is the foundation. You can build on it. For me, I'll be honest, out of all the rumours that have come out of Turin since the end of the season, this is probably the one that excites me the most. Ederson is the real deal. Now, of course, it's being reported they want 60 million. If I was in charge, I would probably go and sell somebody like Douglas Luiz or Koopmeiners and just pump the money back into Ederson. But of course, 60 million, we all know how the Serie A goes. When Juventus want you, there's a premium price you have to pay. Maybe an extra 10, 15, 20 million. 45 million, in my opinion, is very reasonable. But I don't have a single bit of doubt when looking at Ederson and telling myself, maybe, just maybe, he will prove everybody wrong. I don't have the same doubt as somebody like Koopmeiners, who came for big money and couldn't live up to expectations. Ederson, for me, you put him in the Prem, you put him in La Liga, you put him in the Serie A, you put him in the Bundesliga, you put him in Liga 1, that dude will flourish. That dude will flourish. And in my opinion, he's outgrown Atalanta. And listen, another hot take, seen as, in my opinion, it will be the best midfield in this area. Do you want to know another hot take? In my opinion, Ederson, under Gasperini in Atalanta, he was held back. Crazy. Well, you never know. Maybe some of you guys agree with me. I feel like, and this is why for me, like, we can't really make the comparison between him and Koopmeiners. Even though I've got you guys a well-detailed breakdown in a few minutes on comparing him and Koopmeiners, Gasperini's system held Ederson back, in my opinion. I feel like it was such a rigid system where, yes, it's fluid, yes, it's dynamic, yes, it's very rewarding for the attacking players, but I feel like the midfielders in Atalanta's team, you guys are doing a lot of the dog work. Like, you guys would have to constantly drop into the centre-half's position to allow the centre-halves to push into midfield. Like, there's a lot of chop and changing. And don't get me wrong, as a player, you learn a lot from playing under Gasperini. Like, I feel like the elements of positional rotation, you master it. The elements of positional play, you master it. You become more versatile. You become more comfortable playing in different zones all over the pitch. You become the complete player. But in my opinion, his skill set, his profile, his technical ability, his mentality, that tenacity, that aggression, you put him in a team that maybe takes away 50% of those responsibilities and just replaces it with 50% more freedom. Ederson is the real deal. I'm telling you guys, out of all the links this summer, this is the one that excites me the most. Ederson is the real deal. If I got £1 every time I said Ederson is the real deal, I'd be a millionaire. This is good business. Like I said, nothing like Koopmeiners. I feel like he's sacrificed so much of his overall game at Atalanta in order for that system to keep running. He comes to Juventus. Yes, Tudor, he wants to play of high intensity. You're signing a guy that not many players in this area will retrieve the ball more than him. You're signing a guy that presses relentlessly. You're signing a guy that's South American. Like, come on, South American guys, they're full of fight. I'm getting Arturo Vidal vibes. I really am. As crazy as it may sound, I'd pay 60 million. I would pay 60 million for him. This guy is a serious player. He brings it all. You want physicality, he's there. You bring technical ability, there's there. IQ is there. He's of the right age. He's played in the system. And I'll be honest with you guys, I would actually proper like to see Juventus next season head into that direction of a 3-5-2 rather than the 3-4-2. Now, I'll be honest with you guys, the main reason behind it, I don't really trust any of the attackers. Whoever the number 9 is, sweet. I trust Kenan in that roaming number 10 on the left-hand side. I don't trust any of the guys on the right-hand side. I don't trust Nico Gonzalez. Francisco Conceição's ass. Khéphren isn't really the best, okay? Like, he's struggling. So, in my opinion, one out of those 3 has to start in that roaming number 10 position. And in my own humble opinion, none of them have done well enough. Like, Nico Gonzalez, I see him more suited as the wing back. I could probably even say the same thing about Conceição. I think he's more suited as a wing back. Like, both of them, their strengths lie off the ball, in my opinion. They're tenacious, they're aggressive, they get stuck in, they make tackles, they press relentlessly. Give them the ball in the final third, there's a higher chance of you winning a lottery without even buying a lottery ticket. I have them better as wing backs. Khéphren, yes, he played that way at Atalanta, but even then, there will be a breakdown in 30 seconds. That's the Khéphren, Ederson, the comparison, okay? But for me, you go into it 3-5-2. Yes, it now means you're sacrificing an extra attacking player for a midfielder. But guys, there is control. There is compactness. And let's be real, it's not like you're going to have a flat 3. 2 of them can become box-to-boxes. Thuram wouldn't have to play as deep as he does. Ederson wouldn't have to play as deep. You've now got 2 tenacious, aggressive, 6-foot plus midfielders joining in with Kenan and whoever the number 9 is. And then you've got the wing backs. Here's the breakdown. Under Gasperini, Ederson is often used conservatively, frequently rotating in the back 3 to allow wide centre-backs to push forward. That role limits his ability to take risk. No line-breaking carries, no freedom to arrive in the final third. His passing suffers too, not because of a lack of vision or technique, but because the structure around him only offers wide options, with Atalanta's number 10s being the progressive outlets. But this doesn't reflect his true skill set. In Tudor's 3-5-2, there's more flexibility for midfielders, with Locatelli sitting deeper and someone like Thuram pushing high. Ederson could thrive as a dynamic box-to-box link. He'd be free to receive between the lines, carry forward with purpose, and connect play between defence, wing-backs, and the strikers. No longer stuck covering for aggressive centre-backs, he'd have license to impact the game in both halves. And no, he wouldn't be Khéphren 2.0. He wouldn't suffer the same fate outside of Gasperini's system. Khéphren plays closer to goal in Gasperini's 3-4-2-1, benefiting from Scamacca's deeper movement to arrive late and finish chances. He wasn't orchestrating or building play, he was finishing it. Ederson, by contrast, touches the game all over the pitch. His involvement in deeper build-up, wider combinations, and transitional moments sets him apart. Both Khéphren and Scamacca scored 12 goals in the 2023-2024 Serie A campaign. But in open play, Scamacca had more touches, created more, and linked up better. The same logic applies when comparing Ederson to Khéphren. Different roles, different influence. Ederson isn't just a product of Gasperini's system. His technical and physical foundation suggests he could become one of the best box-to-box midfielders in Europe, especially under a coach like Tudor, whose structure allows freedom within intensity. This move could reveal the version of Ederson we haven't fully seen yet.